boy. Black boy. Just want to share with you at this point in time, the Black Chamber's hashtag is hashtag Black Chamber, and also blackchamber.ca. And just to let you know as well, to everyone in this room, you're entitled to what's called a 30-day free membership in the Black Chamber of Commerce. So definitely be sure to sign up before you leave this evening and go from there. It's funny, it's a great segue. Black boys. Black boys is very, very dear to our hearts. I have a son, and in fact, my son went through a program called the ROPE program. And we're so blessed to have the founder of the ROPE program here this evening, none other than Mickey Hutchinson. Mickey, please be acknowledged. Now, the ROPE program means Rites of Passage Experience. And between 13 and 18, every boy, the goal is to make sure that every boy goes through that process from a boy becoming a man. So if you know a boy, if you have a boy, the ROPE program is the place you want to be. Okay, so see any one of us, any one of these men, for example, they're all mentors in the ROPE program. It's called Men Mentoring Boys. And we are here and we are strong. Just want to share with you, I've been asked to say a few words, so I got to make sure I get these people in, or else they're going to definitely give me screw face later on, right? So first of all, Sharon Fletcher, thank you so much for being here. Black Experience over here. Sharon. Blacks Inspire. Sorry, thanks, Lawrence. See, I've always been corrected by these guys. It happens all the time, it's a great thing. Okay? That's why we're Lion Circle Men. I want to actually bring Reverend Dr. Winston Harding to the stage. I want to definitely share a quick poem for Dr. Julius Garvey. Welcome, Winston Harding.
Be alive, everybody. Yeah. Be alive. Hoo-hoo.
Act alive and you'll be alive, sir.
Well, from this book, I've written poems. Martin Luther King, Nelson Mandela, JFK, Kwame Nkrumah, and lots of others. But for Marcus Garvey, he was one of the hardest persons to write about. I had to write about him in vertical and horizontal because of his history. Many people on the other side don't know who Marcus Garvey is. So I made sure that I bring them into his history. So I'll read. Before Dr. Martin Luther King, there was Marcus Messiah Garvey. Before President Nelson Mandela, there was Marcus Messiah Garvey. Before Malcolm X, there was Marcus Messiah Garvey. A pioneering and courageous leader for the black man. A man of destiny, of purpose. A visionary leader was he. Some people call him Black Moses. Some call him prophet. He surged ahead with his plan to emancipate the black man. Where roots consciousness lay buried and seen by many awakened giants of any time, Garvey planted his feet. There in his mind coexisted and nourished. His calling was for his black brothers and sisters to take a stand for themselves, to emancipate the mind, the soul, and body was love in motion. His road was not driven by hate, but by substance towards the black family. Great cities of the world were his stage. New York, Paris, Kingston, Costa Rica, London. No tree can grow without roots, says he. Read, search history for the truth. An immensely driven man was he. His companion in standing was Booker T. Washington, Malcolm X, W.B. Du Bois, Frederick Douglass, Mahatma Gandhi, Dr. Martin Luther King, Jackie Robinson, Harriet Tubman, Sojourner Truth, Nat Turner, Louis Aden, naming a few. Their wisdom flies like his, standing for humanity. In other lands, there were Hannibal of Carthage, Jomo Kenyatta of Kenya, Toussaint Louverture of Haiti, and many more. But in shade, a clouding delivered a gift like his to society. Born in St. Anne's, Jamaica, he is Jamaica's first national hero. His monument stands amongst the great heroes and she-heroes of Jamaica. He stood graceful and proud, a man of talent, wisdom and understanding, a man with endless energy, working for his people. His body carried a message, defined in beauty like the rising sun. The cloud vanished, not in his sight, but applauded. For within the darkest night, the endless maze of his warmth stroked even the sleeping mare afar. To stay still, though weary, for strange faces, strange land, was his endeavor, the land of Africa. Africa is my home. Africa for Africans, says he, and I am an African. A powerful engine was he for the black man. Contented he in his heart not to stay still, he led masses of people to come to know themselves in the United States and the world at large. He unshackled the stride of those whose heart followed clouded shadows of doom. I'm talking about the KKK. Obtaining and maintaining economic strength in the hope of the black man, says Garvey. Heard he has been. He worked towards economic achievement, standing strong for his people, not fluttering, saying, without economic strength, what purpose is life? You saw the road, Marcus Masai Garvey. Quick and brave as you were, scorned by some of your brothers and sisters for the path taken. You saw the road ahead. Coward funerals, they come a many. Leaders, they come a few. Garvey, a descendants of Maroon from St. Anne's, arrived with love. Behold Garvey, a man said, the man who wants to lead his people out of bondage. Smile thou, for God is opening his hands for you. And therein arose Pan-Africanism, Garvey Clarion's call. In 1914, he started the Universal Negro Improvement Association, the largest black organization in history at the time.
Until now.
Until now. His mission was to make Africa accessible and the defender of blacks the world over. Garvey published the Negro World in 1918. It became one of the most important papers in the United States. Garvey, Black Star Liner Steamship Company, was the first for a black man. He bought 3 ships as a foundation of his company. He established the Negro Factory Corporation, the Black Cross Nurses, the African Legion. In 1938, he founded the School of African Philosophy to train leaders. His organization peaked to 6 to 11 million in 1921, with 859 branches in over 30 countries across the globe, and there was no internet. Thank you. He founded the Black Eagle Flying Corps. Garvey UNIA organization voted to create a free republic for over 400 million blacks of Africa. Garvey was before his time, but any time was good for him. Garvey's message, one God, one man, one destiny. lives even to this day. He lives a life of purpose, a life of standing first for a cause. Garvey was a reservoir of hope in seizing the momentum for black economic success, a champion where only angel dared to tread. That was Marcus Garvey. I present this to you. This is on behalf of your father for what he has done for us and for black people across the globe. It's also from this book that I wrote, so I present this to you also. And thank you for coming to Canada, and I wish you all the best, and God bless.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Great. Thank you so much for that. Now it's time to present the Lion King to come to the pride.